time for NBA action. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game are Allie LaForce. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched. Pass to Cato. Beasley with a clean look. No good with the triple. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Thompson with the bucket.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
They get it back. Thompson. Suggs with some nice defense.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And they double up LeBron. Thompson outside. Outside for George. 5 on the clock. Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
And a wide open look for James. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's James. And again, LeBron missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, quick thinking there from Suggs. Looking impressive defensively to get that steal.
And it's sent back by Turner. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. Beasley outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, you love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Now, here is Harden. The drive by Thompson. Pass to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Put a little extra on that one.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
and he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Vucevic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 5 points so far.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night. At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 4. Kicked by Clark. Down low. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, Evan Mobley. Dante DiVincenzo.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Whitmore. Sacramento again missing.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Caldwell Pope outside. Screen by Gafford. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice D from Levine. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years, that seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Harden gets the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Levine double team. Thibault can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 3. Harden with it. Now to defended by Whitmore. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
It's Harden with the drive.
It is just so hard, guys. stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Here's Clark. Count it. Good. Clark's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Beasley. Over Harden. And George now top of the key. And the Kings check on 2 more.
What a wonderful shot to have in your arsenal. 3-level scorer gets to the midi. We see you, PG.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Kings. It's a 5-point game. Left side, George. With the drive. And George with the stuff.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Back to Suggs. Sacramento grabs the miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No good from Clark. The Kings trail by 3. And LaVine, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on James Harden.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Now, Suggs. James Harden missing on the 3. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
James outside. Sacramento again missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
They set the pick. There's LaVine. Rebounded by Gafford. Clippers leading by 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's White. It's hauled in by the Kings. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
In the corner, it's LaVine. LaVine double team. Back to Whitmore. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the foul. There we go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Dorian
The Clippers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's Thibault in the corner. Again, the miss by the Kings. And that concludes the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 7. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Kings trail by 7. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. The guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Turner. Pass to Queta. Thompson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now DiVincenzo. Mobley is screened. Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so he hits both. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Substituting on.
Now, here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Kings making a switch here.
Substitution for
Here's Suggs. Right side Turner. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron grabs the miss. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Kevin, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Now James. James Harden missing on the three. And James throws it down.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
The Kings trail. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Beasley. It's the three-point foul. Beasley's got 5.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Pass to Mobley. Over LeBron. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Doris, we saw something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond. Let's remember, his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
It's the Sacramento Kings team. Make some noise.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And he's good on the three ball. Suggs has got himself on the board with 3 there. Al Levine. He's got 5. 1:25 left to play in the third. And the jam by Levine.
Yeah, this guy, when Levine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Outside, Suggs. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Shot clock at 3. Levine's shot is off. Here's Suggs. For the tie, hits it from three-point range. Suggs has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Levine double team. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Pass to Harden. No good on that one. That one's not going to go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Clippers trail. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nailed from three-point land.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Now, here is George. He's covered by Clark. He's got a clear path.
No, DiVincenzo, a guy who's absolutely going to sprint the floor if he sees an opportunity.
Gafford with the steal. Pass to White. Fires the three. The rebound by Queta. Levine with it. To the paint. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. And the Kings making a change here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Clock at 2. Gafford with the steal. Moving it up. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Levine. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Here's DiVincenzo. And then Clark slams it in.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Left side, Levine. Levine, double team. Clock at 6. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Clippers leading by 3. Ida screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Caldwell Pope. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. From outside the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. And so Levine will bring it up now for the King. Going inside. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. To get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
There's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Turner with the screen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Man, after all the injuries, setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Timeout. Timeout.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Suggs outside. From deep. Down he goes for 3.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket second. This guy is fearless.
Jacks up a three. Cleared away by James.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Thompson outside. Here's George. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now George launches it. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now Mobley fires the three. That one is off.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Mobley there for the rebound. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it worth it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Turner. Rejected by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfect.
The three goes down.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Now, here is Harden. McDaniels fired. No good from three. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. On the wing, James. .59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Now George. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Suggs. And a nice assist for the lay-in on the transition point.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Levine. Now James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Here's the screen. Suggs. He's off from three. A costly foul.